in Bible chapter 16 talks about Ahaz reigns in Judah. This is what it says. In the 17th year of Pekah, the son of Remaliah, Ahaz the son of Jotham, king of Judah, began to reign. Ahaz was 22 years old when he began to reign. He reigned 16 years in Jerusalem, and he did not do what was right in the eyes of the Lord his God, is of course Christ, as his father David had done. But he walked in the way of the kings of Israel, meaning of wickedness, of evil. He even burnt his son as an offering, according to the despicable practices of the nations whom the Lord drove out before the people of Israel. And he sacrificed and made offerings in the high places, on the hills, and under every green tree. Then Rezin, king of Syria, and Pekah, the son of Remaliah, king of Israel, came up to wage war on Jerusalem, and they besieged Ahaz, but could not conquer him. At that time, Rezin, the king of Syria, recovered Elath for Syria, and drove the men of Judah from Elath, and the Edomites, which is Jordan today, came to Elath, where they dwell to this day. So, from what this is talking about, Elath belongs to Jordan, I'm guessing. From what this is talking about, it belongs to them to this day. So Ahaz sent messengers to Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, not Syria, but Assyria, saying, I am your servant and your son. Come up and rescue me from the hand of the king of Syria and from the hand of the king of Israel, who are attacking me. Ahaz also took silver and gold that was found in the house of the Lord, and the treasures of the king's house, and sent a present to the king of Assyria. The king of Assyria listened to him, and the king of Assyria marched up against Damascus, and took it, carrying its people captive to Kir, and he killed Rezin. Rezin was, of course, the king of Syria. When King Ahaz went to Damascus to meet Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, he saw the altar that was at Damascus, and King Ahaz sent to Uriah the priest a model of the altar and its pattern, exact in all its details. And Uriah the priest built the altar in accordance with all that King Ahaz had sent from Damascus. So Uriah the priest made it before King Ahaz arrived from Damascus. And when the king came from Damascus, the king viewed the altar. Then the king drew near to the altar and went up on it, and burnt his burnt offering and his grain offering, and poured his drink offering, and threw the blood of his peace offerings on the altar. And the bronze altar that was before the Lord he removed from the front of the house, from the place between his altar and the house of the Lord, and put it on the north side of the altar. And King Ahaz commanded Uriah the priest, saying, on the great altar burn, the morning burnt offering, and the evening grain offering, and the king's burnt offering, and his grain offering, with the burnt offering of the people of the land, and their grain offering, and their drink offering, and throw on it all the blood of the burnt offering, and all the blood of the sacrifice. But the bronze altar shall be for me to inquire. By Uriah the priest did all of this, as King Ahaz commanded. King Ahaz cut off the frames of the stands and removed the basin from them, and he took down the sea from off the bronze oxen that were under it, and put it on a stone pedestal. And the covered way for the Sabbath that had been built inside the house, and the outer entrance for the king he caused to go around a house of the Lord, because of the king of Assyria. And the rest of the acts of Ahaz that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? And Ahaz died, and was buried with his fathers in Jerusalem, and Hezekiah his son reigned in his place. So 16 pretty much is about Ahaz reigning in Judah. And of course they have a map here. It says Assyria captures northern Israel in 733 BC. King Ahaz of Judah, suffering attacks on all sides due to his refusal to join an alliance against Assyria, called on Tiglath-Pileser III, also called Pul, of Assyria for help. The Assyrians captured Damascus, Syria, and all of Galilee, and Galilee from Israel. Ahaz's petition came at a price, however, for he was required to pay a large tribute to Assyria and make Judah a vassal kingdom of the empire. So Judah pretty much Judah pretty much came. How do I say this? Became like Assyria's puppet kingdom, and it was actually controlled by Assyria. But they did allow, Judah to do what they want to do, but they had to do it according to Assyria. Kind of like when Israel at the time of Jesus, it was under Roman control, but the Romans did allow the Jews to do what they wanted to do, only if they got the Romans' permission. So anyway, so it's kind of like what's happening here. So anyway, it says they have a map here. It says you have the Assyrian Empire, Israel, Philistia, Judah, Ammon, and Moab, all that. Anyway, it says territory lost to Assyria. Territory lost to Assyria. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to read this right. Okay. So basically, Assyria captures northern Israel, and they captured the cities of Ijon, Abel, Beth, Makkah, Jonah, Kadesh, Hazor. So they captured all those cities. They also captured parts of Jordan as well. So this is that map of that. You can see that. If you see the little like dots up on the top of the mount, that's the city that Assyria had captured. And you see the little blue lines right there on the mount. That's northern Israel. And also to your right, where it says Gilead, that is actually parts of Jordan today, which Assyria captured. And of course, you see Galilee up above, where it says Israel at, and which is actually northern Israel today. Also parts of Lebanon in there also. So that's the map there. Was that, like I said, the little blue outlines, that's the northern Israel, and that's what Assyria had captured. So that's the. Anyway, that's chapter 16, and I'll be back here with chapter 17 here shortly.